Hi there, I'm Richard Petrie, I'm the CTO at LINX. So LINX is an internet exchange. It's a world-leading internet exchange, one of the largest in the world. Our role is to interconnect networks locally within the metro, and we've now gone up and down the UK and around the world. And what we essentially do is we interconnect networks to optimize the way the internet works, to move traffic around in a more reliable, more secure way, and to provide a better user experience to the end customer that consumes data and traffic. The West Africa interconnection ecosystem, I think, has been evolving. Typically across Africa, we're seeing across the continent a hub around the east coast, one down in the south with South Africa, a couple of countries, as I say, mainly Ghana and Nigeria, the hubs sort of coming around that west coast. And where you see those hubs of activities, you see the investment in the cable systems, in the data centers, and also the international networks and the international content players coming into those regions. It also then drives, it's almost like a knock-on effect where you then see where that investment in those hubs occurs, you then start to see terrestrial networks and investment to bring other countries cross-border into those hubs so they can get access to those same facilities and to the submarine cables that are coming into those coastal cities. With Ghana and particularly Accra, the importance really is down to the access to the cable systems that are coming in, the investment on the cable systems. There are routes that take you out and along the coast in either direction. There's terrestrial networks that will take you inland. And whilst in the years gone by, that there's been some underinvestment in both the cable systems at the coastal towns as well as inland through the terrestrial. We're starting to see that change, and we're starting to see some investments realise that potential, which is then breaching the borders of the countries and bringing other neighbouring countries into these hubs, which up until I would say in the last 5-10 years hasn't really happened at the pace it has now. The connectivity we provide across the metro will give local businesses a chance to interconnect with each other. It gives a platform that they can trust in. It's reliable with an organisation they can trust in and are reliable. But also, the combination of the data centre partners and LINX's ecosystem, the fabric we provide, it means that international players will see it as an attractive place to come. And so we will be able to talk with some of those international content providers that would maybe look at different regions across the African continent and say, well, look, where should we go? And we can partner with them, bring them into that ecosystem, which ultimately will further benefit the local community of networks and businesses because they get a richer, more localized consumption of content. We've seen huge investment over the last 3 years. We've seen a lot of local interest. The partners we work with are full of energy and full of innovation. They really want to make a difference. LINX has a strong history of partnering with local networks and helping the local community to really grow. I think that combination of energy and innovation within the local community with LINX's ability to bridge that gap and act as a collaborator for the community, that for me is really exciting. I think over the next 2-3 years we're going to see a lot of growth in that region.